What's up? What's up, Taking? Here's what I want you to know. Here's what I'd like you to know. Constipated. So I had a great night last night. She tired my girlfriend out. This is how tired. Here's how tired she is. She's still sleeping. So I had a great night.
And it gets me identify. You're saying, Dane, how do I know it's coming? The first half of the first sentence is always exactly the same. Your girl's going to come up, whatever it is you're doing, and she's going to go, what would you do if... followed by a mumbo jumbo that you better be ready to dance with, okay? Identify. You're saying, Dane... Standing next to this man, never met him before. He turns towards me, and he sneezes like this. He goes,
What's up? Here's my motorcycle. This is the way my this is the way my motorcycle sounds.
Those smelly markers. Remember those that teacher would put them out, everybody free? Give me the red one, give me the red one. This smells like cherries. I guarantee you this, it's like cherries, but it's a marker. Give me the brown one, I'll trade you, give me the cinnamon, this one. Standing next to this man, never met him before. He turns towards me, and he sneezes like this. He goes, every group has a Karen, and she's always a bag of douche. When she's not around, you just look at each other and go, God, Karen, she's such a douchebag. Until she walks up, and then you're like, hey, what's up, Karen? And it gets me frustrated, because she would be like, oh my God, Dane, there was a fire down the street from my house. There was like 1,000 firefighters out there. No, there was not. That's way too many fire. Why do people insist on yelling at the drive-thru? You know, it's modern technology. I'd be there with my little headset. Hi, welcome to Burger King. May I take your order? Karen is always a douchebag. Every group has a Karen, and she's always a bag of douche. Now, example, Karen is always a douchebag. Now, example, Karen is always a douchebag. When I was a little kid, I used to have crazy dreams because, well, do you remember that, you remember Nestle's Quick? You know, the powder, you'd put it in your milk, and you'd stir it for like 30 minutes, and no matter how hard you there was still chunks of powdery magma that would float up and explode in your eyes. Daddy's on the phone. Daddy's on the phone. I'm going to name a group of my kids after my favorite cartoon. I'm going to name a bunch of them after Transformers. You really are out of your fucking mind.
What's up?
There's a smell of shit around the perimeter, the vicinity of Coats, leading me to believe someone has shit. When guys call each other and we get each other's voicemail, just how degrading we are to one another. Where the fuck are you, douchebag? Pick up your fucking phone, you homo. Why do people insist on yelling at the drive-thru? Okay, I'm standing next to this guy. I don't know this man. I've never met him before in my life or in a past life. I can sense this. Standing next to this man, never met him before. He turns towards me, and he sneezes like this. He goes, and we called each other. We were setting it up. I was going to stay there. You know what I love about when guys call each other and we get each other's voicemail? Just how degrading we are to one another. Where the fuck are you, douchebag? Pick up your fucking phone, you homo. Those smelly markers. Remember those that... That's great. I have nobody, and the tards just committed to each other for a lifetime of tardiness. Or is that they're late for everything? I don't know. Could be. I came up with a perfect analogy right here. This is what it feels like when you don't have... We love violence in this country. We like violence. We have those little violent tendencies. I'm not the only person. I know you're like me. When you see somebody walking down the street wearing a Superman t-shirt, you just want to shoot them in the chest. Every group has a Karen, and she...
So I had a great night last night. She tired my girlfriend out. This is how tired
you out of it. Why don't you just go? Seriously, Jill, just go. Why do people insist on yelling at the drive-thru? You know, it's modern technology. I'd be there with my little headset. Hi, welcome to Burger King. May I take your order? Why do people insist on yelling at the drive-thru? I'm gonna name a group of my kids after my favorite cartoon. I'm gonna name a bunch of them after... Standing next to this man, never met him before. He turns towards me. I'm gonna name a bunch of them after Transform. It's got fucking moose antlers at the tip. It's gonna pull fucking tongue. That doesn't exist. I made that up. I made that up completely. It's fucking delicious. Who doesn't want to do a bacon and egg special? I'm talking about a B&E breaking and entering, and I wanted to do one. Yes. Fans of crime. It's fucking delicious. I'll tell you what dream used to scare me when I was a little kid. Used to actually totally give me nightmares. Remember those Kool-Aid commercials? Where that big talking bowl of punch, he would come crashing through your fucking wall in your living room. You wouldn't even know he'd just, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do people insist on yelling at the drive-thru? You know, it's modern technology. I'd be there with my little headset. Standing next to this man, never met him before. And we called each other, we were setting it up, I was gonna stay there. And you know what I love about when guys call each other and we get... That's way too many firefighters. They'd all be out there bumping into each other. What the fuck are we doing? Follow the story, I follow the exaggeration. And it gets me frustrated because she would be like, oh my God, Dane, there was a fire down the street from my house. There was like 1,000 firefighters out there. We're all gonna do three things, okay? We have three things that we all share. We're all gonna lie, we're all gonna cry, and we're all gonna take painful shits. Standing next to this man, never met him before. He turns towards me and he sneezes like this. He goes, Fuh! Met him before. He turns towards me and he sneezes like this. He goes, Fuh! Follow the story, I follow the exaggeration. Like, oh my God, Dane, there was a fire down the street from my house. Every group has a Karen and she's always a bag of douche. Daddy's on the phone. Daddy's on the phone. Why do people insist on yelling at the drive-thru? There is nothing like a good lie. Especially